Now this is the time to do practice for subdivided journals. Yes, these are the 4 journals that we discussed in our earlier modules: sales journal, purchase journal, sales return journal, and purchase return journal. So now in this upcoming practice question, we'll see there are so many transactions, and we have to identify from each transaction that which will be recorded in the relevant journal. So over here we see that on December 2nd, credit sales to Nelson, John, Hillbros are there. So since it is credit sales, it will be recorded in sales journal. Yes. Okay, let's see. It's a sales journal. And December 2, Nelson 600, John Smith 200, and Hillbro 500. Okay, so this is done. Okay. Now December 4, credit purchases. Where it will go? Yes, purchase journal. Okay. From Jan Store 450, Star Gold 300, and Moonlight 250. So we'll record it in purchase journal. It is purchase journal, Jan Store, Star Gold, and Moonlight 450, 300, and 200. Okay. Next comes credit sales to Medina Store, John Smith, and Falcon. So credit sales means it will go to the sales journal. So sales journal, December 5, Medina Store, John Smith, and Falcon, 630, 500, and 420. This is that 630, 500, and 420. It's done, 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 done. Okay. Then comes December 6, credit purchases from Falcon. Here. So credit purchases means it belongs to the purchase journal. Yes, purchase journal. Falcon is our creditor now. And we have purchased goods worth rupees 1000 from Falcon on 6th December. Good. Then goods returned by Nelson 100. Okay. These are sales return. So we have to record it in sales return journal. So Nelson was our debtor. He returned goods of 100 to us. Okay, sales return journal. And okay, Nelson returned for 100 and John returned for 50. So John Smith is also there and 50 is there. Okay. Next comes goods returned to Star Gold 80 and Jan Store 30. So we have returned goods which were purchases returned. Okay, we purchased from these suppliers. Now we have returned goods to them. So these are purchases returned, Star Golds and Jan Store 80 and 30 is there on 12th of December. Well, on 18th of December, credit sales to Supermart 650. This would be recorded in, because it is credit sales, yes, sales journal. So sales journal, Supermart, December 18, 650. Okay. Well, now comes on December 24, returns outward. Return outward means we are returning to Falcon. So it is purchases return. Falcon, 24 December, 200. Okay. And return inward. We are receiving return from Supermart, 150. So in a way, this is sales return. So sales return in sales return journal, Supermart, 150. So this is how we record transactions in our sales journal, sales return journal, purchase journal, and purchase return journal. So the important tips to remember over here are the return outwards is purchase return. Returns outward means we had purchases, now we are returning it out to our suppliers. And return inward is our sales return. This is something that we had sold, now it is coming in our entity, it is sales return. Thank you.